gosh, it's just my first time like being on a camera with makeup on. Sorry if I'm low energy. I was doing my hair and makeup and I'm kind of tired. Like, natural hair is a struggle. Natural hair is a struggle, and I still have to do it again later. I literally don't know what this video is gonna be. Like, people to ask me, what are you doing today? Like, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna be reading Reddit confessions because that's the only thing I can think of doing. Like, there's actually like roll-ons here. I don't know why these roll-ons are here. Like over here, so you just can't see them. Anyways, I'm gonna be reading like Reddit confessions. At first, I was gonna do like showing you guys many TikToks, and like that was the video I had in my head like the whole time. And then doing my makeup and doing my hair. And I didn't realize until I put my camera up. I realized I cannot do that video because I film my phone. Like, I cannot be scrolling on TikTok when my phone is already in use. Like, I'm literally using it to record. Like, I don't know why I didn't remember that. Like, I've got my laptop here. I'm going to be reading some Reddit confessions. That's the only thing I can think of doing right now. So before I start this video is inspired by Deb Smickle. I think it's Deb Smickle. I think that's her name. I love Deb so much, and she does videos like this, like reading Reddit confessions, reacting to like the Am I the A-hole subreddit. I don't use Reddit, by the way, it's just for this video, like sole purpose for this video. So the first one says, am I the a-hole for going to a concert over my mother's wedding? My mom is getting remarried. My birth father passed away a while ago. A few weeks ago, I won Taylor Swift tickets on the radio for the same day as her wedding. I made the decision to go to the concert over the wedding. I told her this, and she's very upset. She has not spoken to me since. I love my mother and feel bad missing her wedding, but I thought she would understand due to circumstances. I do not like my soon-to-be stepfather, and I feel like seeing Taylor Swift is a one-in-a-lifetime experience that I do not want to miss. Update: I've made it very clear to my mom over the past few months I'm not okay with the marriage but still plan to be at the wedding. Then I won the tickets and things changed. So, am I the a-hole for choosing the concert over the wedding? Well, to be honest, it's kind of a tough one. I feel like, to be honest, you should go to your mom's wedding. Like, I feel like that's kind of a big thing to miss, in my opinion at least. Like, let's say you physically can't go, but like you chose to go to get Taylor Swift tickets, but it's like this wedding probably is not going to repeat itself, but you could always get Taylor Swift tickets like another time. I don't want to say that you are the a-hole because I feel like this is like the second marriage, you don't like the stepfather already, but you kind of are the a-hole for not going to your mom's wedding. Okay, next one. This one says, am I the a-hole for forcing my daughter to waste food? I haven't even read this confession, which I'm gonna do, but that sounds pretty strange. Like, you're forcing her to waste food. Like I don't really know what that means, but we're gonna carry on reading. This is stupid, but the daughter in question told me to post it to prove her right. So I guess we'll see whose side internet strangers are on. My family had steak tonight for dinner. There was a large piece of pure fat on one of the steaks, which I cut off to throw away. My daughter, 16, told me not to throw it out and that she wanted to eat it. Okay, I cut her off a small slice of the fat and gave it to her, but she insisted I give her the whole thing. It was a huge piece of fat, which would be super unhealthy to eat. I told her no, she didn't need a slice of half the size of her entire steak and said that would be ridiculous. She got upset that I forced her to waste the food she wanted. I see part of my responsibility as a parent to keep my children at least relatively healthy and not feed them pure beef just because they want it. Am I the a-hole for throwing it away? No, you are not. Like, I feel like the girl phrased it on purpose, like forcing her to waste food, but I feel like in a way, you're not really forcing her to waste food because although that food is going to waste, why do you need to eat a slice of fat that much? Like, I just feel like that's so unnecessary, and like she phrased it like that to make it sound like 10 times worse, because it's the same way some people eat chicken without the skin because they feel like the skin is like fattening or like unhealthy. Like, I don't do this, but like some people cut it off and they do the same thing for their kids. They're taking that part off but they're still eating the chicken. I feel like that's not wasting food. Like, that just makes it sound 100 times worse. I read the title of this and I was thinking, why would you force her to waste food? And then I read the confession, I'm like, come on, please.
I have to laugh. I'm sorry. This is so ridiculous.
Which is kind of funny because she made you make this Reddit post to prove her right. And like reading through the comments, like nobody's on her side. My two like little space ones are kind of uneven. Ignore that. How could I literally figure? Literally, these lip glosses are so popular, but like I don't blame, like so many people use these because they're so good. Like, I love these. This one says, am I the a-hole for not informing my girlfriend that my food has nuts in it and causing her to have an allergic reaction? We're gonna see what they have to say. So this happened last week, and my girlfriend and I haven't really been getting along at all since. And I just wanted an unbiased opinion. I, 26 male, have been dating Ella, 22 female, for 2 months now. My family's from an Asian background, so the majority of my food I just cook for myself include peanuts and other nuts because it's an important ingredient in my cultural dishes. I live alone, so I just make my own food myself. Because of Ella's allergy, I don't make food with peanuts in them when I know I'm also cooking for her. Her allergy is only reactive if she ingests a good amount of the actual nut and is unaffected by the smell, airborne, and small traces of cross-contamination. Recently, I made a dish which contains a heavy usage of nuts, blended into the curry so you can't see that they're there, and left the leftovers in my fridge. Ella came over while I was in the shower, and during that time she apparently went into my fridge and helped herself to a big portion of the curry, and immediately started having an allergic reaction. Luckily, she had her EpiPen and was okay after minutes, but she absolutely went off on me and kept accusing me of causing her harm. I felt extremely guilty that she had a bad allergic reaction to my food and apologized profusely and offered to take her to the hospital, but she was just screaming at me the whole time. She said if I really cared about her, I should have labeled all my food for her and let her know ahead of time. I understand that this is extremely scary and important for her health, but she never asked me to label things. 2 went into my fridge and helped herself to my food without even asking me. 3 got mad at me for cooking my cultural dishes all because they have her allergen in them. I told her that going forward, I tried to put a sticky note on the containers that have nuts in the food so this does not happen again, but that she also can't blame me for her allergic reaction when she ate my food without even asking me if she could or what was in it. Am I the a-hole? I felt like I was reading so much, but to be honest, I feel like you're not the a-hole. I feel like that wasn't your fault. You didn't expect her to go into your fridge. Like, it would be different if you literally gave her food with nuts in it. Like that would be cruel. But like, it's the fact that she went into your fridge. Like, she did that. I get that she was hungry, but like, she didn't ask you, like, because she already knows that you make food with nuts in it. So like, she should have asked. I feel like that's kind of her not really taking caution in a way. Like, yeah, you could have done the sticky notes, but it's very possible that you just didn't think of that, because it would be fine if she just asked you which one has nuts in it. You could have told her which ones don't, and then that would have not happened. So I personally don't think that you're the a-hole. I feel like it's kind of her responsibility. You guys leave your opinion down below. I believe it was a really uncomfortable situation. Okay, this one says, am I the a-hole for telling my friend that I couldn't listen to her negativity any longer? Hi everyone, I, 27-year-old male, have been friends with Sarah, 28-year-old female, for over 10 years. Lately, I've been feeling like our friendship is becoming strained because of her constant negativity. Yeah, I've experienced that one. She complains about everything from work to relationships to daily annoyances, and it's starting to take a toll on me. Last week we went out for drinks and Sarah spent the entire time complaining about her job and how much she hates it. I tried to be supportive and offer solutions, but she just kept going on and on. Eventually I couldn't take it anymore and told her that her constant negativity was draining and that I didn't want to be around it anymore. Sarah got upset and accused me of not being a good friend. She said that I was being insensitive and that she needed someone to talk to. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not her therapist and I can't constantly be her sounding board for her problems. Now I'm starting to second guess myself. Was I too harsh in confronting her for her negativity? Should I just have let it go and continue to be a supportive friend even if it's draining for me? Am I the a-hole for confronting my friend about her constant negativity? I feel like, once again, I feel like you aren't the a-hole. I don't think you are, because I really don't like when people do that. When some people, like, I've probably done this before, but like when someone's telling you about like their situation, like, and they're like complaining and like you're giving them solutions, but like they just keep like adding things. Like they carry on complaining, not taking any of your advice. I get like some people just want to be listened to, like that makes sense. You know, maybe you could have been a little bit more nicer, like especially if it's like the first time, you could have been like said like, come on, I'm trying to help you, like I'm not trying to. But like, other than that, I don't really think that you have to listen to someone complain all the time, like, especially if they're always just coming to you to be negative and complain. It's like yeah, you're a friend. As you said, you're not her therapist. Honestly, I can kind of see the other side of it. I can kind of see like maybe you could have been a little softer about it. Like you could have said it a bit nicer. Maybe she would have taken it better. I don't really think you're the a-hole. I'm gonna try and find one when I actually think they're the person with the a-hole, because I feel like all of the ones that I've read, most of them, I feel like I've just said that they aren't the a-hole. Okay, next one. This is kind of stupid, but I want to hear a little more about people's opinion. So basically, I have curly hair. And no, it's not wavy that looks like it's curled. It's known to support that my hair is curly. My friend, however, Lola, has straight hair. Her hair is a lot thinner than mine, not thin to the point She's balding because we're not even near the age for that to happen. But her hair outlines her head shape, while mine only outlines the top, and my head shape becomes less noticeable. Lola has always been one of those people who criticize you and say, I'm just being honest. Even though when someone treats them the same, they get upset. She's that kind of person. So a few days ago, we saw each other in our third period, but I was talking to my friend who was behind me. Me and Lola used to be a lot closer, but one thing led to another and I was starting to drift apart. Anyways, I washed my hair that morning, so the curls were nice and defined. She had said that she liked them. As I was about to say thank you, she said, I love your curls, but they're just like really flat, just saying. Honestly, isn't the first time she's commented something like this. I was obviously sick of her and her commentary, so in return I said, I don't care bro, and plus look, your hair, it's way flatter than mine. She responded like, I was just being honest, you don't have to act like that. I can't remember what I said back to her, but I do remember when she turned around to her boyfriend and called me an angry B-word. Honestly, I hate her boyfriend with my heart and soul. I wish she gets hit by a car, but that's besides the point. Am I the a-hole? Honestly, you are obviously not the a-hole. Like, you obviously aren't the a-hole, but like at the same time, maybe you should have like told her in the past that this is what she does and you don't like it. About her boyfriend, if you guys aren't close, like I wouldn't mind my business too. Maybe like tell your friend that you don't like her partner. Like let's say he's being bad towards her, like you should tell her that you don't like him. Like tell her your opinion. I was like, this kind of sounds like a microaggression. Like why is she always talking about your hair? This seems really strange. I feel like kind of seems like she has a problem with curly hair in general. I would say stop being her friend. And like you are not the a-hole. Like she needs to kind of mind her business. Okay, next confession. I need some judgment on whether or not I'm the a-hole when I invited my vegetarian friend to my barbecue party. So I planned this party for the weekend and I invited all of my friends, except my vegetarian friend. Let's call her Jane. The reason I didn't invite Jane is because she's a vegetarian and I'm planning on grilling up some meat for the party. I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable or left out, so I just didn't invite her. When Jane found out about the party through social media, she was really upset with me and said I was being inconsiderate of her beliefs. But I think it's ridiculous that I should have to cater to her dietary restrictions, especially since I'm the one hosting the party. Am I the a-hole for not inviting my vegetarian friend to my barbecue party? I just don't think it's fair that I should have to change my plans to accommodate her diet. I think you kind of are the a-hole. Let me explain. Because like being the friend in that situation, just seeing all your friends at a party, like I'm assuming that you guys are close friends, like it's like a friend group or something. Seeing you guys having a party like all over social media and you weren't invited, like that feeling is like the worst. Like you could have at least told her about the party. Like you literally didn't even tell her, didn't invite her. Like you could have bought some vegetarian burgers. Like you could have, like it's not, I don't think it's that difficult. Like you made her not feel left out. But I feel like you could have done. Like, you could have served some other food, you know, just for her. Like to me this kind of seems like you're being kind of selfish and like you didn't really want her to come. Like I don't know, because like you could have easily kind of included her in my opinion. So I feel like you are kind of the a-hole, to be honest. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. When I put on this camera, I did not know what I was gonna film, and I decided to do Reddit confessions, and it was actually really fun. So I might do this video again, considering the fact that I didn't actually read that many confessions. So let me know in the comments if you want to see this video again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow my social medias, all in the link in the description. Turn on that post notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.